To make sure that Huichol culture lives on, Angelica's database is used as the core curriculum at the Huichol Center school.
This is our little one-room little schoolhouse where we create miracles. And, you know, we're working with what we have.
Yo hago los dibujos, los saco en esos cuadros. Y todo lo que viene aquí son símbolos importantes para los huicholes.
Maurilio was once a student here. With the help of the Huichol Center, he's now a lawyer. He has many job offers from the private sector, but he's committed to using his education for the benefit of his people.
Es un gran proyecto que estamos haciendo. No lo quiero dejar así nomás.
The miracle is that the children love coming to our school. Most children don't like going to school. They are so prepared when they get into first grade or when they get into the Mexican public schools that they're at the top of the class. Our kids are constantly getting, our kids like Guadalupe. Let me see, what did you do here? That's so pretty, look at that.
Those kids have a real good chance. There's that expression that a rising tide lifts all boats. And those kids, to me, represent the rising tide. They're going to be the future leaders. And the message is no longer going to be one of failure and being marginalized by the dominant culture. It's going to be more one of empowerment.
What's so important is to help the Huichol people realize that their culture is an asset to them, not a deficit. Imelda's brilliant, beautiful spirit, very traditional Huichol woman.
Cuando vivía mi papá, yo siempre íbamos en tabaco y no sacábamos nada. Y los aviones pasan allí con químico y todo. Si yo no conociera a Susana, pues anduviera todavía allá.
The beadwork that Imelda is making is a very traditional Huichol craft, with a few modern twists.
What I simply undertook was to help the Huichol people by providing better materials, investing a little bit more money in finer beads, wider color range, and helping them think outside of the box a little bit.
The result is a thriving cottage industry. Huichol beadwork has been featured in major fashion magazines. In every corner of the center, Huichol men and women are earning a living by practicing an art that was handed down to them from their ancestors. Today, the Huichol Center has become a model for a new way to live.
They are very flexible and lightweight. Son muy flexibles y livianitos.
Blending the best of modern technology with tried and proven ancient traditions.
We've been working with the Huichol Center and we've looked at a number of different prototypes, and it's actually pretty amazing how important something that we might take for granted in the United States is a basic resource like electricity or light. And people do use the light for working at home, which is not trivial because that means that each family has a little more economic autonomy, and that might be the difference between just surviving barely and surviving a little bit better.
You can power these two small lights for up to 4 hours. Take your own bag. Que pongas como por ejemplo en tu bolsa.
Portable solar lights, pioneered by a Boston company, KVA, have been embraced by the Huichols.
And we've been working with a number of women who are weavers. This bag is a very traditional pattern called the deer snare. And so women can integrate the technology directly into their traditional carry bags.
It's off-the-grid living in a sustainable package.
There are so many hazards in the homeland, you know, because it's so dark. People need to walk long distances and, you know, the trails are very dangerous. The children who have to do their homework can now work at night. It allows Huichol artisans to work in their homes in the evening hours when it was otherwise totally impossible. Let there be light. Let there be light in the Huichol homeland.
For more than 3 decades, the Huichol Center has empowered its people to secure their basic needs. Among those, one of the most vital is the Huichol spiritual life.
The Huichol cultural tradition revolves around an annual pilgrimage to their sacred holy lands, which are about 300 miles to the east of them.
Without the center's continued support, this sacred tradition might vanish.
We are a very small foundation, and we don't have a large endowment. And so we really are very personally involved with the grants that we give. And I always say we need to get as much bang for the buck as we possibly can. And I have seen in 12 years the most incredible results from the Huichol Center.
The Huichol culture is a viable, living 21st century culture with a whole lot of good, important knowledge to share with the global community.
The Huichols have so much to offer. They really have solutions for our ills that we are faced with today.
Humanity as a whole can benefit from the presence of the Huichol people and their beautiful culture on planet Earth.